Hello YouTube. This is my first time recording. Thank you for joining me tonight. It's getting pretty late here. It's about 12 midnight and I'm gonna play some Hexen. My daughter's in the same room as me. She's 4 weeks old, so you may hear some baby noises here and there, but bear with me. Okay, I'm gonna start off as a cleric. This is my favorite class, and we're gonna go ahead and play on Pope difficulty. And here we go. Okay. So with all the classes, with your basic starting weapon, it's pretty weak. The fighter and the cleric have a melee weapon, and the mage has a staff, I think it is. It shoots a projectile, which pierces enemies, but it's incredibly weak. On this difficulty, I think it takes 5 or 6 hits with this mace to kill those Hexens. Go ahead and break all those. Go in here. These doors are going to open up. Now I have played this before. I've played it to about the halfway mark a number of times in my life, but I've never finished it, so that's what my hope is here. Now if you go over here and these, oh, there's not one there. Over here is a flechette. You grab it, the door is going to open, and it's going to start shooting fireballs out. And that's actually a pretty common trap in this game. We'll see that quite a bit more. Doesn't damage them too much. Okay, so they're all down. In this game, you always want to check behind these stained glass windows. You'll see I'm dashing back, because some of these do have monsters behind them. Like that. Down. That guy's not activating for whatever reason. Okay. So, a little bit about me. My name's going to be Dark Allele. And like I said, I've never done this before. In my mid-30s, I thought about doing either YouTube streaming or Let's Plays or reviews for a number of years now, but either I didn't have the computer really good enough to do that kind of thing, play games and record at the same time, or didn't have the time. I do have kids and I'm married. I work full time. Work in the IT industry. Been doing that for about 10 years now. And I actually love my job, which is pretty strange, pretty uncommon. In the IT industry, I have a lot of friends and family that work in IT, and not a lot of them love what they do. Well, they love what they do. A lot of them don't love the people they work for, the company they work for. But I have a great job. I have an Associate of Science. I have a Bachelor's of Technology Management, and I'm currently working on a second Associate's in Programming and Web Development. And after that, in a few years, I'll be going on towards a Master's of Computer Information Systems. Hopefully then I'll be done. I've been in school for freaking forever. Before my associates, I'm trying to switch weapons here, but I don't have any other weapons. For my associates, I went to school for a little bit for electrical engineering. So I have that in my repertoire. Did that for About a year and a half. So I actually do hobbyist electronics on the side as a hobby. I do component level board repair for computers and tablets and phones on the side. A lot of that was self-taught, just with my electrical engineering education. And I'm gonna go in here. Oh, door is locked. Door is locked. Have to hit that. There we go. Yeah, so this game deviates a bit from the other id Software published games, published Doom Engine games, and that aren't really keys or key cards for a lot of the doors and ways to progress. You're going to be hitting switches. Now there are keys. They're not the sole means of progression. In fact, for the hubs we'll come to, as far as I can remember, they're all completed by flipping a number of switches. Oh, not good. Jeez. Wasn't paying attention. Okay. These guys take 3 hits to go down. And you probably noticed I'm not using a vanilla version of the Doom engine. I am using Doomsday, so I'm just gonna go around and grab some health that I didn't pick up. There's one. I think there's 2 down here. Yep. I don't think there's any in here. Nope. Okay. So anyway, I'm in my 30s, so I can remember when Doom came out, and I can remember when Hexen and Heretic came out. I was not too old, maybe 8 or 9 years old. I can remember Doom. I can remember my dad bought this 10 CD shareware pack at Walmart. I just had 10 CDs of shareware games. Looking back on it, those discs probably didn't have a whole lot on them. It's probably kind of wasteful, but one of those was Doom. My dad installed it for us. And I can remember just how realistic it looked. I'd never seen anything like that before. It was a revolutionary game for the time. I can remember it being on the TV show ER. It's quite the phenomenon. So I played the shareware version for a number of years. Obviously that's not all I played, but it wasn't until I got into high school that I finally had the money to buy the full registered version. So I played through Doom the first time when I was about 15 or 16. I don't know if there were source ports back then. I feel like the source code for Doom was released just a few years after. It was made available for sale. I'm gonna say maybe 98. But anyway, so back then I played it in DOS, those chunky graphics, and we didn't know any better back then. But the next time I really got into playing it was in college, right first year of college, just because I didn't have a lot of money, and I had even back then you could get Doom and Doom 2 for pretty cheap. I remember I got them off the id Software website. All of the Doom games, Doom, Ultimate Doom, Doom 2, and Final Doom. And I got the whole pack for like $6 or something. Because back then, well, Steam was around. It wasn't what it is today. I can remember Counter-Strike, playing that. I think that was the first Steam game. Okay, let me just go look through the level real quick for some health. So I'm not at 100%. Nope, I think I got it all. Okay. So I do have these quartz flasks. You'll see the bottom of my screen had a little inventory. So one difference that this and Heretic had from Doom was an inventory. And Hexen and Heretic have a pretty similar set of items. There's some differences, so I'm going to go through. And then that's just going to open up back here, which does absolutely nothing, because once we go through this teleport hole, we're not going to be able to come back here, to my knowledge. So let's go. Okay, and this guy here is Korax, I believe is his name.
Greetings, mortal. Are you ready to die?
And every hub, which is like a connected set of levels, he's gonna taunt us like that. I'm just gonna go down. So anyway, when I got back into playing Doom in college, Doomsday was an available source port, so I went ahead and tried that. It was version 1.86, I think, back then. It didn't look anything like this. Pretty much just smoothed out the textures, gave you, increased PC resolution. I believe I think it lets you jump. Hexen here though, you can jump, so that is actually in the base game. And if I ever do play Heretic or Doom, I will not be enabling jump. I like to play those as accurately as possible. Oh, that was a waste. Okay, let's see if I can get rid of some of these, just so they don't harass me. There's a current on that water. Let's see. Oh. So if I can just get, yeah, there's one. This one should be one more hit. No. Let's see, that one I think is the one. Nope. There it is. So back there where they are is a little secret area. Jeez. Not bad. You shoot pretty fast there. That'll give you a lot of time. Okay, that's all of them. But it... that's another waste. Oh well. So anyway, Doomsday. Really just smoothed up the textures, introduced some colored lighting. But the newer version has a lot of fancy graphical... Another thing the old one had was lens flares and halos. Kind of put a halo around objects like imp fireballs or those I can't remember what they're called. I'll have to look it up. Those gargoyle type things. Effort, I think it's effort. Okay, so that should be all of them. Here, one more. No, two more. And when I open, I'm going to go ahead and save after this. Okay. I have been playing through. Just use this one, this top one for this playthrough. I don't expect I'm going to be playing anymore on my other save. Okay, so once I open this door, which I don't think I opened by interacting with it. Yeah, no, I gotta find a switch. We're gonna see one of the next enemies. That'll be the Serpent Rider. Or, sorry, the Serpent, not the Serpent Rider. So, the Disparol, the boss of Heretic, which Hexen is the sequel to Heretic. That's why it's the total name's Hexen Beyond Heretic. The Sparrow, the final boss, the main antagonist of that game, was one of the 3 Serpent Riders. And when you fought him, there it is. So there's a serpent there. Let me just get these fletch heads out, because I'm going to try to use those. Okay. So what I'm going to do is run up to him, drop one of them. For the rogue, the cleric, sorry, not the rogue, I had to think about that one for a second. That noise right there was an enemy teleporting in. Every little bit, enemies teleporting on these hub level, well, I think on all the levels. Anyway, for the cleric, their fletchette weapon creates, it's a stationary bomb that explodes and creates a cloud of gas, and enemies tend to get stuck in it. It does a lot of damage, so as soon as he sees me, he's gonna come at me. He's gonna start throwing fireballs at me. And the balls, he doesn't telegraph his shooting animation, his firing animation very well, so it's kind of hard to dodge him, but I'm gonna go in. Yep, see? It's just instant. Okay. I'm gonna try to kill him. There he goes. Cheesed it a little bit there. That's fine though. This game's not easy, so. You know, you don't have to feel too bad about using the environment like that. And see, it's almost impossible to get up to him. And I know I'm playing on, I think it was Pope, which is the highest difficulty. Jeez. Let's try circle strafing him. Oh. Jeez. Gosh. Okay, man. So my previous playthrough of this was on the next one down, which I think was Cardinal. They don't fire nearly that fast. That's probably so. Maybe this is more akin to Doom's Nightmare difficulty, with the monsters are fast. In fact, these Zetans seem to be walking a lot faster than they normally do. So, we'll see how this goes. My health's pretty stacked on my other playthrough, so maybe this is a good difficulty for me. Okay, so you switch that switch. I think I'm gonna have to go in there, yeah. Oh, I don't really want those right now. Go through here, go through here. Let's go see what's up here. So I think we have to open these walls. Yeah, there they go. And there's gonna be, I feel like it's gonna be ice monster. Oh, nope. We're lucking out. Oh, I just made that. Now, one thing with these portals is you always want to check behind them. Later on, there'll be switches that you need to progress that are hidden behind them. Yeah. I think I can't see him entirely. Okay. Let's get out of here. And this is one of my favorite parts. So this in this room, this floor is gonna fall down like that, and all these Zetans are gonna come up. So I'm gonna place a bomb on my fletchettes there. I don't have a lot of luck with them coming up through there, but I'm gonna see. You wanna stay right in the middle too, because if you're too close to the edge, the way the Doom engine works, is it's really a to the engine, the game is in 2D, so sorry, I'm just trying to concentrate a little bit. So if you're too close to the edge, they can hit you. I've been hit all the way up here before, so we're doing pretty good though. Just like in Doom, if you stay too close to an edge and you're above like a pink demon, they can bite you. Amps can scratch you. I don't know if I've ever been scratched by an amp like that, but I definitely have been bitten by pink demons that way. Okay, I thought I saw another one. Weird. Okay, so those are gonna fall down, drop down once I get that. The trick here You don't rush. Don't rush and hit those. Wait till the one lights up with the sword. And don't touch any of them, because they will kill you. So I'm gonna grab these. Anyway, but back to the Doomsday engine. It adds quite a few things. Back in the main hub, where we access this label from, the sky was red, and one thing I've noticed is kind of like a global illumination from the skybox, and that's not something that I don't feel. Yeah, so here we go, we're back already. So if we go out here, it's kind of a, I don't know, like a red hue. It looks different than the base game, and it looks different than older versions of Doomsday. So I think there's some sort of global illumination type effect out here where everything within view of the skybox is given kind of a red hue. I could be wrong, but that's what it looks like to me. So now these rooms suck, so I'm gonna go in. It's easy at first. That's easy, and this guy's easy. As soon as I hit that switch though, that's gonna drop. And there's going to be a serpent behind it. The serpent will not fire though right away, so let me grab the bombs. Let me go ahead and save. Okay. Hit that, and you'll see that he's not going to activate just yet. So I'm going to try to go up there, place this flashlight there, and run out. It's, nope, never mind. We're gonna go ahead. That wasn't very great. Okay, let's see if I can do better. Let's go a little faster this time. Okay. Sounds like I got him quite a bit. Still not, that's the Etten hitting it. Yeah, there we go. I think there was more I hear. There's another edit. Yeah, they are a lot faster on this difficulty. That'll be good. Keep me on my toes. Give me a challenge. Nope. Don't get stuck. Shoot. Okay. So I've been playing games since I was a kid. Nah, that was bad damage. Kinda got stuck on that statue thing. And I still love old games like this. Once I beat Hexen, I mean, maybe someday I'll play it again. But I still play a lot of Descent 2, Doom. My wife and I play Doom pretty often. We work through the episodes every once in a while together. And I like all the new re-releases of old games, like the Turok 1 and 2 by NetDev Studios. I mean, it's been an amazing release. I loved that game on Nintendo 64, and I still have my 64 and that game. Let's go in here. Let's save it. But it is awful to play Turok 2. Turok 1's not as difficult to play, I think, because the auto aim's a little more forgiving. I don't know if there's location-based damage in Turok 1, but it's a key feature of Turok 2. Let's see if we can do the same thing. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. If we can kill him. Let's see if we can kind of maybe go over this way and have his AI, and there he goes. Sweet. Okay, so we'll let that gas cloud clear. You don't ever want to step into your own gas cloud. It'll wreck you. Okay. So in here, this is the portal to, I'm not sure what the name of it is. It's like the metal realm. And over here, we have a portal to the fire realm. And the cool thing about Hexen and the way these hubs are based, how they're laid out and how they're constructed and how the levels connect back to them, is that you have a lot of choice on which area you want to visit. So I don't want to go there because it's kind of a pain in the ass, but we'll do the fire area first. Yeah, you have to complete all the objectives in all the areas, and you'll see at one point. I don't think I've done it, triggered one yet, but at some point I'll flip a switch and it'll say I have solved one blank, 1/6, 1/9, one. I don't know how high it goes. I know it goes to 1/9. It may go higher than that of the puzzle on the hub, and then you have to find the other X numbers of switches to get out of here and to proceed to the next hub. And so that once we get all 6 switches, that door will open. And another thing we're going to do is behind here is the secret level. I think I started talking about that, but then I got sidetracked. So we'll also get into there, into that level. That's going to be pretty crazy on Pope difficulty. But let's go in here. But for now, I'm going to save it here, and we'll continue here. Thank you guys for joining me, and I hope to put up a new video soon. Thank you. Have a good night. Save it. And goodbye.